What's up, everybody? It's your boy Meme here. So the uh, blue light filter software I use called Redshift. It was set up. I had accidentally set it up to where it decreased the gamma quite a bit, and so everything looked a bit darker than it should be. Just even when it wasn't orange. And I didn't really mind it because it didn't really mess with anything. It just made everything a bit darker. But I turned it back on, and I turned everything back to normal except for the changing to orange. And wow, this is really bright. And especially with the lights back behind my monitors breaking. These lights along here haven't broken, but the lights along my monitors have broke. And so I'm not too sure what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to turn off my monitor brightness. I'm going to turn it that down. What day is it? The 11th. We got SpongeBob with like a present this time. I really hope these are archives. I don't know what I'm gonna do without them. That sounded stupid, but like seriously, like people should know that this was an object that existed. You know what I mean? It's like an ice cream cone. Oh no, it's like a cupcake. Man, I could go for a cupcake. Cool. You may have noticed I also have a cookie here. I'm gonna eat a cookie too, because I just one of the I was gonna say I just love eating as a joke, but like I do love eating, so I'm gonna eat this as well, because you know this video is a good excuse to eat, and also it's kind of the whole Christmas vibe, right? Eating. I like to eat this over my floor because then crumbs don't get on me. You didn't see anything. It's really good. You know, I've recently gotten much better at making thumbnails, and it sort of made me realize, I used to think GIMP was like, it's good, but it's not as good as Photoshop, right? Still isn't, but it kind of made me realize that all these cool looking professional thumbnails are still really easy to make on GIMP. It also makes me realize, sorry, I haven't taken a shower in a bit. I'm taking a shower tomorrow. But it made me realize, you know, these videos, they don't really even have amazing thumbnails. Like a lot of these are just really simple. Like, hold on. There you go. See, like, look, a lot of these thumbnails are really simple. It's just like, especially Linus Tech Tips ones. You'd expect them to have better thumbnail. Like, not to diss Linus Tech Tips. You'd expect them to have better thumbnails. But it's really just like gradient or like kind of color shifted background, with like, usually two objects, you know, and it's got like a white glow behind it. And you can really easily do that. You just gotta copy the image, turn up the saturation quite a bit, make it white, and then do something like a Gaussian blur or like a focus blur. If you're doing a Gaussian blur, you should probably get multiple layers and then paste them onto each other. You know what? Since we're here, we might as well make a thumbnail making video. That sounds fun. So usually I start out with this, and I make this dark white text. Go for that 150. Bold italic. And then, what is it? Day 11. There we go. Is that how you spell 11? Hold up. 11. Let me look that up. L-E-E, E-L-E, yeah. E. No, I'm inept. E-L-E-V-E-N. Okay, yeah. So day 11, and I make that tiny, like tiny, okay? And then I put it into the corner here. I'm gonna zoom in just for your guys' sake. I put it right in the corner, and I make sure to have this top bit kind of over the canvas and this bit kind of to the side. That usually puts it where I like it. And then I copy the text. I usually get this as a red background so I can do the drop shadow correctly. One sec. Sorry about that. So usually I get this as a red background so I can work on the drop shadow better. And then I create a new paste of this, okay? And then I create a new layer, and then I anchor that down into the new layer. So then it's just the text with like a big box around it here. And then I go into colors and then invert. So then as you can see, this background text is black. And then I go for blur and then Gaussian blur, and then I put it up to around 10.22. There you go. And then, once I do that, I just copy it, paste it, anchor, paste, anchor. Sometimes I go for 4, usually I go for 3. And then, once I do that, once it's black, right, then never mind. Then I just have it like that, and it's not too noticeable, but if I were to have like a really intense background or something, like I had before, then it'd be pretty obvious. And, ooh, whoa, I wouldn't... Should we just have that? No. No. Oh my god, I just realized. No. I was thinking about maybe having this be the first non-black thumbnail, but, you know. Yeah, I don't think the world's ready for that, right? Now, what was I talking about in this episode? Oh, do you want to know what would be cool? Do you want to know what would be kind of meta? Oh, I just realized. Usually I have my screenshot software in the background. There you go. Okay, cool. Oh, you can see everything there. Hopefully you can't read it. Yeah, I can't. Anyways, so I'm gonna make this meta and just have this. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm screenshotting the desktop right now. There we go. And then I can paste this. Oh, that's cool. Okay. And then I can paste this, right? And then that could be like the main focal point of the thumbnail. No, I shouldn't have it on its side. It should be obvious that that's what I'm doing. There we go. Should I have that like that? Like, no, it's too big. I should have it like smaller. Like that. Perfect. Now, usually something I like to do with images is I like to get them and then do the same layer scale down, like anchor down onto the lower layer here. Then I like to add another Gaussian blur here. So then it's just like, so then it pops out better, kind of. And I just paste it. I don't usually paste it a third time, but yeah, I won't. Here's another fun thing that you can do if you want. So yeah, as you can see, it's like a blurry background, and then I just kind of put that on top of there to make it like look sharper. And then if you're really feeling crazy, you can do this thing called, oh, I forgot what it's called. It's in noise. Is it slur? Oh, it is. So it kind of makes it like droop down, like it's having a stroke or something. And that's kind of ideal, because once you do that, you can actually, you might be able to turn up the curves, like the white balance. There you go. That looks interesting. What if that's cool. Oh my god, I haven't, you know, sometimes you just find effects that you haven't seen before, and that's like, that's really interesting looking. Wow, that's cool looking. All right. And then, I don't know. From here on, I just kind of mess with it. Usually I might add a, let me add a new layer, so then I could add a, a supernova here. Don't make it blue. Maybe I can make it the color of the, of GIMP here. There you go, radius. Number of spokes. Wait, that looks kind of cool, but I don't know if I want that. Yeah, just turn that down. It doesn't look too obvious here, but it'll be pretty obvious when I zoom it out. Yeah, that's reasonably obvious. And it also displays the drop shadow, kind of. And then, I don't know. Here's something I did with my last thumbnail. If I copy this, right, then I paste it again with another layer, and then with this new layer, I select a circle, you know? I don't know if this is going to be... I don't know if this is going to work. How do I... Perfect. There you go. And then, once I have this, I can just rotate it. No, don't rotate it on that axis. Rotate it on, like, this axis. Perfect. There you go. Okay. Huh, that's cool looking. I actually like that. And then maybe you could have a, what could I do here? What's the section with the... Oh no. What is it? Oh, here we go. So maybe I can add a new layer and then anchor that down onto there, so then I can do that. Oh, no! Maybe I can, copy this, paste this, and then have that as a lower layer. I have to put that under. And you know, this is usually what goes through my head while I'm making video thumbnails, right? And then, once I do that, I can put that down there, and then I can, maybe a focus blur. Perfect, okay. And then, I can do something like a super small supernova under that. So, let me turn the brightness up again, brightness contrast. What if I turn the contrast all the way down, but the brightness all the way up? That actually works, okay. And then I can have this under, but it'll be like a super small supernova effect coming from under the semicircle circle, like there. And then that one could be red. That's way more intense than I wanted it to be. That's just all the way down. That works. Yeah, okay. Cool. And how does it look without the semicircle? Yeah, it looks decent. Alright. Oh, and then it... and then it goes under! Oh, that looks so cool! Alright, okay. No, it goes over, but it looks... Oh my god, that's... How would that look... Ooh. Oh, you can make something hidden by pressing the spacebar. How would that look at a thumbnail size? That looked good. I enjoy that. Maybe we can add something extra. Like one last thing. Usually here I just kind of look around here to see what would look interesting. Edge. That just makes everything black. What about lens flare? Ooh, yeah, that seems fun. You know, for some reason you're not able to put lens flares in new layers, and so I have just been putting them in already occupied layers, which I think looks decent, even though it's still kind of cut off. Yeah, okay, I like that. It's not one of my more creative thumbnails, but I think it looks interesting. Just E. Oh, I'm just showing off all of my folders. 473. This is actually thumbnail 473. Fun fact. Then I usually go for JPEG, made by Val, with 70 JPEG quality. Not only because I kind of like the aesthetic, and also because it fits really well. And so, yeah, I would show me uploading it to YouTube, but I don't think that's too possible. And I think this is one of my longest videos yet. Have I shown you guys this? It's this cool thing, bonsai.sh, and then it makes a bonsai tree. Isn't that cool? Look at that. Anyways. I just realized I muted my mic. I should have my webcam in the bottom right corner in the desktop view. That'd be fun. Yeah, alright. See ya, dude.